All right, we'll start on weekly market review. So the way I do this, I just simply look at SPY charts and SPY and QQQ. I may look at some other things, but I have always said before, if you have some other way of looking better, I mean, analyzing what has happened in the past. Do you do share? This is a kind of it's a discussion, not just me telling what has happened and where I think things will go to. Uh, I know there are other people who have a very good understanding of how the market can do in the coming time. So yeah, we can always pitch in. With that, I will get started. So what we just learned from the previous session is looking at the swing structure. Okay, so when we look at delete everything else. So we saw that when was this? June, end of June, we got we got a swing change of character. Okay. Before prior to June, we see in February, it started going down. It gave us a bearish swing change of character. Okay, that should have warned that the things could look to change. Okay, and when did that come? That came right at the end of February. Uh, Before the swing bearish change of character, you had also gotten a local bearish change of character. Okay, so but when the swing change of character came, the bearish, okay, that was the red flag, that was warning sign that yeah, things can go not up but down, and it did, right? It went significantly down. I'm really curious. Oh, okay, this is my fair value gap. So, like, what is drawing this? This is fair value gap. All right. And then what happened? Okay. So let's we want to test this indicator thing. Okay. So let's go back. All the way back. Okay. And I'll do two things. Okay. So I mean, first you can see where the order blocks are. Okay. I will also draw my support level. So look at this level here. This is where it had come down and then reverse back in September. It's already giving you at this time. I'm in March. Okay, it's showing you couple of bullish block orders, and then there are a couple more back down here. Then I have my support level. So let's to play this. So look, as I played it, it moved. So it broke through the block orders that were there, and then it pushed. And then it another block order appeared right at my support level. Okay. So this goes back to why do I need an indicator when I can pick things on my own just with the charts? Okay. And I think this is where it reverses. That's it. No, it actually goes down even further. So it breaks my support, goes down to the order block down there. I want to pick so now that we have seen, okay, so what did it do? Kept on coming down, kept on giving a bearish breaker structure. gives a fall bullish change of character. But even then, if you had gone here, I mean, it did kind of go up and, giving you a little bit of opportunity to cash in on that. Okay. Here, because it has gone significantly down, what we're looking for a external structure to break. Okay. So what we're looking for a swing bullish change of character because it has, dropped significantly. Okay, so this candle. I'm surprised it didn't give me a change of character here. So this was a pretty big impulsive candle in 4 hour, right off of that block order. Let's see, where do I get the swing? So it gives me a local change of character. Now this is a good, right? So you compare this. You compare this local bullish change of character with this. And you can totally pinpoint they're two different, right? Look, we had gotten this big impulsive move before this. There was no big impulsive move before this. This is where the hedge funds, the big banks, the money makers, they started come jumping in. Okay, and then it gave us a change of character, and then it gave us a bullish break of a bullish order block. We simply could have you just looking at these two. I simply could have taken long here, and we know what happens after that, right? So it's gonna give me a swing change of character right about here on the top when it breaks this bearish order block. Right there. Okay. So the chart will tell you if you just can understand, you know, how things are moving. But the market structure does help you. Okay. Um, so this again, impulse move. Stop. How is it moving? How is it moving? Uh, Not moving. It's not stopping. Okay. So we got an impulse move. Okay. And then we got a local bullish change of character. And then we also got a bullish order block. Okay. That's all you needed to go long. It doesn't matter all this drop. All right. So then we get to last week. Okay. So the last thing we got was a local. So there was another drop here, end of September, and then we had gotten a local bearish change of character. Okay. Where was the order block at that? So right when it broke that order block, we got that. So now this is a liquidity grab. So again, my level would have been at the low of this. Okay. I never broke that. Because if it had broken this, we would have gotten a swing change of character, bearish. Okay? And this is so we'll cover Fibonacci also in the next session, but the way I normally then draw my Fibonacci is I just go from the swing low to swing high, and I look at where the 78.6 and 88.6 is. I'll go long there, right there, and my stop loss will be below the 100%. I'll catch all that. Good. So you can do the same. So I mean, so okay. So right now I can draw Fib. So let's just say, I mean, right now. So I mean, I'm not saying that it's gonna go down or anything. I'm just showing. So from my swing low to swing high here. Okay. Um, let's just say if it drops, okay, then I know where to enter. Okay. So these will be the levels that I will be targeting if it does drop. 100% marks the swing low. So if it goes below that, then you will get your swing bearish change of character, which means the trend is most likely going to shift. Okay? So that's where you will have your 100% at the swing low. So buy low, sell high. All right. Moving to what did the market do? The market is okay, not breaking or anything for now. Okay. I don't know why, but there should have been I guess there was here change of character, but it did break this resistance right there. It broke that resistance, retested that, goes up. Could retest that again. Could retest and moving higher. Okay. So nothing is broken in the market. Looking firmly in an uptrend. Even the what did he just do? The government shutdown. Even that didn't impact anything. It was all noise. Okay. People are looking forward to the more rate cuts and all that. Okay. Santa Rally is going to be good this year. Seasonality wise, October has a dip. September had a dip. September dip. I mean, we can see where was September dip right here. This was the September dip. Okay. So that was the dip, and this was the August dip. So this was the dip. There is a dip in October. That will be the final dip of the year before we have a market rally. Okay, all the way until end of December. And like I said, everybody is welcome to pitch in what they think of the market, what they heard, and stuff like that. This is a team discussion, not just keep listening to me boring self. So I want to listen to some entertaining thoughts also. All right. If anybody wants to pitch in the market, uh, pitch in now. Otherwise, I start pulling the list of the interesting stocks, and we go fast.
So just one can you
Yeah, go ahead. I can barely hear you.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
About your VWAP level, I mean, what I have learned is, or I mean, seen, it's if it is strong momentum, it's like 0.38 or below between 0.68 or 5. That's golden zone and all
Yeah.
on this Fibonacci.
Mm-hmm.
But you're saying 78 and 88%.
No, I have seen crazy, crazy reversals, and you wouldn't believe at which level, at 78.6. I have seen crazy reversals.
So is it like these levels are only for index trading, or it also applies to stock trading?
Yeah, it applies to everything, even index and even the stocks. Okay. I can show you examples of it.
Mm-hmm.
I used to post a lot of examples of 78.6. I, I don't know why, but they work really good. 78.6 and 88.6 are my go-to levels. I have seen crazy reversals from there. So let me pull up. I'll show you that in the futures ticker symbol.
If it, I mean, I would assume, I mean, if it is working for you, you have it for a reason. So, but if you think, I mean, if your retracement level are at like 78, 88, what's your extension then in, I mean, is it always like above 1.6, or, I mean,
Yeah, so pretty much what I have seen. I mean, again, so you have to, I combine that with the overall trend, right? So if the overall trend is telling me it's an uptrend,
mhm.
I know at 78.6 and 88.6, that is the bottom that they're gonna see, and they're gonna go all the way back to the 0%, meaning the high level. So
Right.
look at this one here.
Mm-hmm.
So here was a swing low, and right
Okay.
about there. For some reason it doesn't. Yeah, it comes very close to 78.6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then it reverses, and then it's gonna go all the way back to the high. Okay,
Yeah.
I can show you. Even if you look at this structure overall here, this swing low to all the way. Look at this one,
Yeah, man. Yeah,
78.6.
yeah.
So yeah, I have seen this many, many times. So it comes down here, goes up, comes back down here to test, and like I said, it will go back to the high, and it did.
Yeah, this is crazy. I'll usually jump in. I mean, I mean, if it is below 50 and all, okay, that's
Yeah, yeah. So, different traders use it differently. Some traders use it as, like you said, golden zone. So if I was to draw, I have that here too, like here. So this is your golden zone, right?
mm-hmm.
So what they say is if the price comes in the golden zone, they will go long. And they're right. Look at this one. So the price comes into the golden zone, but here's where people make mistake. They actually see it closing below. They're like, oh, it's gonna go down. They will short it, and then they will quickly be punished for that.
Right.
So this
Right.
is how, again, confirmation is you need to apply. So if you had confirmed this move, you would have, yeah, captured, good, good points here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, traders use it differently. There are the golden zone traders. For me, yeah, the 78.6 works, best. So that's what I look at.
Understood. Just one more
Yeah.
thing. So, these fib levels, I mean, see, if someone is doing day trading,
Mhm.
what do you think, I mean, would be the
Yeah.
best indicators, or like, I mean, best way of doing it instead of, and this is good for weekly or maybe for longer time.
Yes. Yes. So here's, this is the reason why I had put that on the side note that what did I put? day trade is always going to fail or something like that. Day trade is going to fail. And the second thing I had put, the higher the time frame, the better levels you're gonna get. So now if you're doing day trading, remember you're already you're already going against so the what the probability says is that day traders they're going to fail. I mean, so there's higher probability for a day trader to fail than to succeed. Okay, so if you're doing a day trading, yeah, I do day trade also, right? And that's why I lose a lot of money too. uh, but you can do if you just use a higher time frame levels for day trading, you can still come out better. You can come out a winner. Okay, so you can draw your fibs in a higher time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and trade based on that. But if you try to use fib in 1 minute or you go 3 minutes, uh, even 5 minutes is very tricky for you to use Fibonacci. Okay.
Yeah, the way I am doing it. I just wanted to say it. So just let me know. If I'm doing anything wrong. So usually I'll look at the trend. Higher time frame, mark support zone, and all
Yeah.
that, and then I'll go
Yeah.
to day trading in like 3 to 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Again,
Yeah.
make sure that it's 10, 15 minutes either they are. It should be a trend, whether bullish or bearish, and then jump into lower
Yeah.
time frame. And
Right.
in lower time frame, I'm
Exactly.
looking at just a VWAP or EMA cross or those kind of thing. So is that a good
Yeah.
setup, or it's uh,
Yeah.
just
I will say again for day trade, it becomes very, very tricky. Always back test your setups. Always back test your setup. See how things are moving.
Mhm.
Normally, yeah. I mean, I do have a futures trader group. I always say, you know what? You cannot control market if you're especially if you're doing day trades. You cannot control markets, but there are two things you can control, and what those two things are: sizing, your sizing, and second is your stop loss. Just control what you can control, okay? Because the market, you cannot control which way the market is gonna go.
True? Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, always control your sizing, always control your stop loss, always have stop loss, and and then yeah, from there, all the third piece that's missing now is your setup. Okay, if you can get a setup that gives you more than 50% winning rate, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
now you combine all three. Now you combine all three: your setup, your sizing, your stop loss, your setup that's back tested to give you more than 50%. You combine all those three. Now you can make money on a day trading basis. Okay.
Understood.
And now you can, yeah, now you can succeed. Otherwise, if you miss any of these, okay, so the setup is not that important. Okay, but if you miss one of the two, either sizing or the stop loss, you're done. You cannot be a successful day trader.
Right. I had some good learnings on both. Sizing and stop loss.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah, yeah. If you can control just those two, right, and then getting that third piece, like the setup, it may take you some time, but for most part, you know what, you will be able to make money even if you don't have a good setup. Okay,
Right.
if you just control the sizing and the stop loss, the chances are that you can still make money. So,
Right. Yeah.
um, but yeah, let's take a look at the M&Q's the same indicator. I'm gonna go look at in the 1 hour. Let's go. I'm gonna just quickly back test. Okay, so it was showing you a bullish order block in 1 hour. This was on Friday morning. Okay. Normally, so this is what I do too now. I have started doing this. I'll mark. So I'll put this. as 1 hour. Uh, 1 hour demand zone. Okay, I'll go in 30 minutes. I'll see where the 30 minute is. So I can see the price is as at 30 minutes. So 30 minutes here, and then 30 minutes here, which falls into the 1 hour. Okay. Now I want the price to come into that. I'm gonna go into 5 minutes. Take off that, turn it off. Okay, I got my zone. You can still use that. Let's see. And I remove the order blocks. Just keep it at the market factory. There we go. All right. So this time I really don't care about the swing. Sure. Show straight structure. I don't really care. Because I'm doing intraday trading. All right. So I can see that price is keep in 5 minutes is keep on breaking structure to the downside. Okay. I want to see. So I mean, all of these. I have 1 hour and 30 minute zones. Here I'm looking for where does it give me a bullish market structure. Okay. So far, it's entering those zones, but no bullish structure. Okay, I also use VWAP here. Okay, there you go. So VWAP, like what I had said, right? So I had said, okay, I use VWAP for my intraday trading. Okay. I also said if the price is below VWAP, most likely it will remain VWAP. Let me also turn on the fair value gaps here. All right. I didn't get a, no, I think it's saving. Go back. All right, there you go. Okay. So the price is below VWAP, um, gave a bearish fair value gap. Okay.
Hmm.
Now you can play it just two ways. Okay. Because you have your zones, the bullish order blocks. Like I said, you can wait for it to give you a bullish structure mark. Okay. You want to look at the uh, bullish local changer character and then take long. Okay. Or the other way I look at is if the price is below VWAP and you get this bearish fair value gap, it means just more pressure, selling pressure. Okay, it's already below VWAP. It's more selling pressure is being added. That's what this fair value. That's how these get created when there's high pressure, high selling pressure, or the other with a high buying pressure. Then you will see these fair value gaps are being created. Okay. Um, And you can test it out, see how it works. Let me just open 5 short contracts here without doing anything, just looking at this. Okay? And that, yeah, with the 5 contracts, I mean, I already at, I think I would have made like 100 or $200 something. So there was a few, so this is a part where you need to like come up with a proper setup, like where to enter. for sure, but just me looking at, okay, that the fair value had come below the VWAP, that just tells me that the sellers are strong for this day. Okay, and if I had hold it, I mean, look, I could have been making 500, but yes, it could work on better entry and stuff like that. The other way to look at here was the high. Okay, so you could have put your stop loss above the high of the day. Okay, something like that. That way, if it had taken your stop loss, it means that your theory is not becoming true. Okay, and you should be out of that trade anyways. But yeah, it didn't go above the high of the day.
So
And mhm,
question here, Jaswinder, sorry. So, I mean, what is your observation? So, if there is a bigger fair value gap in
mhm,
either direction, whether it's a bullish or bearish,
mhm.
so I mean, I looked at the ICT video you shared and did some more research, but I couldn't understand. I mean, does it always come back to fill that gap or no? I mean, in this case, in the where you see this down arrow in the first one, the price went down, it came back,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
I mean, so if it have taken a trade somewhere here in that 1 hour demand zone, expecting that it will go and fill that gap, that would have been a quick
Yeah.
trade.
Yeah. So I mean, we had the zone, so we can see that those zones actually push the price back up, right? But because the price got pushed up, it still wasn't enough to take out this the high, and then it continued going down, right? So so that is the setup I'm talking about. You got to backtest, see how the price action moves. What is it that's doing? Okay. Um, so for me, the way I would have taken this trade, I actually would have gotten out down here. So when I see this fair value gap created, okay, that told me, okay, price is below VWAP. It's giving me fair value gap. That would have been good enough for me to take a trade. And right when I see, gains. So right now we're in a replay mode, but and it closed here at 117. But by the time this wick had come down, that would
Mm.
have been easily $200 to $300.
You mean from up to down?
Right. Yeah. So
Okay.
I mean, is that the low of this wick?
Mm.
I mean, I can even go back into 1 minute. So okay. So let's say I had open shorts here. Right? If I go back to 1 minute, okay, this would have given me right there 242. So about 300. So even that the low of this week. So, but yeah, you could have easily collected 200 to 300.
So when you are trading, you trade in lower time frame or higher time frame?
I am trading. I go in 5 minutes or 1 minute. I can go in 1 minute also.
Okay.
Yeah, but my levels are drawn. Like just like I showed you. 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay. My proper setup is actually, yeah, looking at these zones in 30 minutes. Okay, and then confirming in 1 minute for the so if it's a bullish or bullish zone, then I'm looking for a confirmation to the to the move up. So actually, this is what happened exactly here too. So just like so if I hadn't taken this trade, looking at that, I would have been looking at this. So it comes down. This was a 30 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So this was 30 minute and 1 minute, and right about here, look, I got the in 1 minute I got the bullish change of character. This is where I would have taken long. Okay, and I would have captured all this move here. So I would have gone right about when this came. Because five contracts would have been my stop loss at the low of this. And then I would have hold it. and that would have given you 1 to 1 at least.
Is there any other indicator you use in future trading?
No, again, I so levels is the only thing. Indicators don't really work. I mean, yeah, so I can add a stash here. Look at this stash. So I didn't show the stash, but do you know how the stash works?
No, I never used it.
Okay. Yeah, so pretty much it tells you when it's in the overbought or when it's in the oversold. So it has a range 20 and 80. If you see, let me take this.
This is RSI.
It's similar to RSI, but it is not a RSI.
Okay.
RSI is a little bit slower than Stosh. That's why I don't use RSI. Stosh works a lot better from my experience. So here it was in the oversold. Okay, so when both of these lines goes below 20, it means it has been oversold a lot. And when it goes into oversold, what it says that chances are going higher or up is higher. Okay, so I mean we can see it comes into the oversold. Okay, and it shows you here below 20, and then from there, like I said, the chances of going higher is more, and then the price does go higher. So this is how I can kind of see, when something is in the overbought or oversold, and then of course you have to confirm it, and that confirmation came from this bullish change of character. Before that, it gave you a bearish, and then gave you a bearish breaker structure, okay? And then it quickly went up. You can even do another confirmation when this bullish change of character comes. You want to see, is this a fake? Is this a fake one, or is it actually, shifting the trend? And the way you do that is, let's say if it had broken this low, right, then you wouldn't take this as a long. Then it means that the trend is continuing. Okay? But in this case, what we see is that it gave you a bullish change of character, comes back down, doesn't break the low, and then goes back up. So this is where you would have taken long right here. Okay? You wouldn't take long anything here. You would take a long right here.
Just do you use any volume?
No,
Okay.
yeah, it just confuses me. So I don't put anything on my chart that confuses me. I mean, because you really think about, what is the volume really gonna show you? Um, there could be a spike in a volume, but you don't know, is it for the price to go up or is it for the price to go down? So for me, yeah, looking at this market structure is better. At least I can look at this market structure. I can see, where which structure the market is going in. Plus, like I said, intraday, VWAP. So I mean, look at this action. So normally they say, don't trade before 6:45, and that is for a reason. To me, actually, anything before 7 Pacific time or 10 Eastern time, that is all kind of choppy. It can be choppy. The direction doesn't really get set in that period. Okay? And this was about like right about here at 7 o'clock was here. Before that, it was all choppy. Yeah, so try not to trade during that.
Got it. Can you share the name of these indicators with VWAP, or is there any specific settings? I'm looking, I mean, there are so many with VWAP, so I don't know Which one
Yeah,
is
I
it?
just use a simple one. I think this would be the same, volume weighted average price. I think there is an auto anchor too. It becomes tricky with that because then you need to know where to anchor that.
Okay. So you're using the
Yeah,
first
just the first one. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything changing there.
one.
Oh,
Okay.
it does. It can give you a band multiplier, which actually I took it off. It just confuses me again. So I took off that band. Just give me that, you know, the main VWAP line. That's all.
Okay. And that storage is that again?
Oh yeah, the stash is. I think there is a slight change. I think it's 1433. I think it comes with 1413, but I just go
Okay.
with 1433.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Plus, the one another thing that I look at is the GAX levels. And yeah, GAX levels. I mean, I can't really show here because the GAX levels, they are for like really for intraday. I can't go back in the time to see, what GAX levels were there for like Friday or last Thursday. Uh, but I do look at and there is a indicator. Actually, I think I had shared that. So let me on my other screen. I think I can just put it here. If you go the QQQ, this one, QQQ, NDX, and Q price converter. What this does is it actually draws the QQQ. Why is it showing bad? So this indicator draws these levels, QQQ level. Okay, so QQQ 607, 606, 605. Not only that, on the price, it will actually show you the exact QQQ level. So right here, this is QQQ 606.5. Your GAX levels are going to be on the QQQ, not on the MNQ. And I mean, there could be some other tool where it actually gives you GAX levels for the for the futures tickers. But the GAX levels that I look at, the GAX levels is for the QQQ. So that's where this indicator helps me because then I can just look at that GAX level and I can look at the ticker symbol, the MNQ, and I can trade based off of that.
So this one you are trading MNQ based on QQQ indicator.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So that way I can look at the GAX levels in QQQ.
Understood. So in between these levels and mm, the one that Dharmesh Bhai, I think he shared that, right? So I mean, what's your you look at these levels or those levels? I mean, how does it work? I'm just trying to understand. I mean, I'm new to future trading. I tried it and then blew
Oh,
one of the accounts. So,
okay. Okay. So I use Traditix. Let me pull up that screen here. Mm, So I use Traditix, and this is the screen from the Traditix. It's probably gonna show me. And down here, this is the zero DTE GAX. Okay, it gives me the GAX level for both SPY, QQQ, and SPX. I mean, I don't really see why they have to put SPY and SPX, but I use QQQ, and then in the chart, it gives me a GAX level by strike. Okay, so right there. Oh, it's actually showing last Friday, and I had actually, so I'm gonna shift back to the chart also, but look at this red bars. This was at a 606 and 605. Okay, and then another big red bar at 603. Let me show you the drop that came on Friday, and I'll then you will be able to see it much better.
Okay.
So remember, what we have seen was big bars at 605 and 606, and look at this big drop that had come on Friday. That had actually come right at that QQQ 606. And what was the other bigger bar that we had seen? That was at a 603, right? So the 606 started dropping, and you will see that it actually hits 603 right there. Okay. So it actually yeah goes past 603. So the drop started 606. And I was actually watching GEX levels at that time, and I was watching the QQQ 606 level that time, and I knew before this drop happened, I knew like right here that something was gonna happen. Looking at those big red bars, and right when this big drop happened, I had actually taken a short, and I made yeah good money in the futures on the MNQ. Uh, I actually got a couple of my accounts funded with that drop.
No,
So
that's
yeah, I mean, I look at yeah QQQ I'm sorry the GAX levels on QQQ. It does work, but yeah, you gotta have to get used to it a little bit.
so. I mean, again, if I'm asking too many questions, I'll just keep quiet. But
No worries.
okay, so no, really appreciate that. So if you go back to the JAX level, so what is your interpretation based on looking at those big red candles or green one? If it is big red, you are assuming there will be an action like a bigger price movement on those levels, or
So okay, so what the trader takes, so they actually have a guide. When you click on that guide, there is actually a whole video.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, but pretty much Nilesh, I just joined. What they say, that's what the Traditics people say. Red bars is where the price attracts to. So the red bars is considered as
Magnet.
like a magnet where the price can come to. The green bar is something that repels. It pushes the price away. Okay? So
Okay.
it becomes a little bit tricky because when they say the green bars can push it away, you don't know which way is it gonna push to. Is it gonna push to the up or is it gonna push to below, right? So so yeah, that's why it becomes a little bit tricky. Um,
Right.
but yeah, you're gonna have to kind of watch price action, and you're gonna have to look at other things with this. You can't just rely on one thing.
Mm.
When you're trading. Uh, but yeah, but the way I look at, okay, a green bar has a red bar above and a red bar below. So what it's really saying is that at 604, the price is gonna move one way or another, right? It's either gonna go up or it's either gonna go down. Now you look at which red bar is bigger. The 603 was bigger. So most likely this is a stronger pull, right? It's pulling strongly the price. So most likely it's gonna go to the 603.
Yeah,
But
that makes
again, you watch the price action and see which way is heading, and then you take your trade from there.
understood. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it becomes tricky when you have like few green bars, and now you're like, okay, I know it's gonna push the price away somewhere. I just don't know where. uh, or
This
or
is
when like you have like all like red bars here and no green bars, and then yeah, it becomes tricky at that point.
mm. Yeah, definitely need more reading and I mean watching some videos.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So this session wasn't meant to be about futures trading, but um, I'm quickly gonna go into the ticker symbols that I see that stands out from last week. So let me share my screen. And the way I look at which ticker symbols stands out from last week, I look at the something that's breaking out in a weekly, in a weekly chart, and I have a query for that. So this is the query.
Quick question, what app is this?
This is the old school app. This is called VectorVest. This is for old school people like me. But it works really good. The beauty of this app is it draws the fundamentals visually. So I have growth rate. I have earnings per share, which is the EPS rate. I have the sales growth. You can see all of that, and then again, I have my Stosh indicator there, just to tell me if it's overbought or oversold. So first up is Nvidia. I'm gonna quickly cover this. So Nvidia had a weekly breakout. You can see the last week candle, you know, going above there was a resistance at 185, crossed above that. So strong fundamentals. We all know what NVIDIA is, right? What is this? Computer memory devices. It's good fundamentals. Yes, closing above. It's a very cheap stock. I mean, why do I even have? Let's skip over this. What is this? Pfizer. I had taken a trade on this, and a pretty strong move. A starch curving up. Fundamentals looking good. Hive. We can see Hive breaking up barely. Iran. Manjeet, you missed this one.
I ran,
Now
yeah, I ran for Bitcoin.
yeah, Iran just ran away.
I ran.
Uh, BTC. So mining. I've been covering mining. I think over a month and a half now, and you can see if you can see this red line here. Uh, most likely I was looking at this. Okay, so this was beginning August when it had this weekly breakout, and since it at that time it had closed $3.90. And last week the high that it went to was about five. Okay, and look at that weekly move.
Yeah.
Uh, Clean Spark weekly breakout. It actually two. So one was here, goes to test that, rejects it, and now it finally closed above. And remember, this is a weekly graph. So, oh, look at Hood. Finally made that move that everybody was waiting for.
It's going to the sky. And
But even look at, yeah, 140. But even look at this. It had a weekly breakout right here, September 15. Okay.
But it came down to retest.
Yeah, it came to retest and then big move. SMCI. I don't trade this, but yeah, weekly breakout.
so your that scan query, is it based on like moving average crossover kind of thing? I mean, that's what I'm
Uh,
thinking.
Yeah, it's looking at the price that's moving higher on a weekly basis. Plus, it needs to have a good fundament. Okay,
Okay.
look at this one. Yeah, Micron. Micron just had a weekly breakout last week, so this is looking pretty good. Okay, so you can wait for the retest, or you can simply just go long on this next week and you hold, even hitting all-time high, right? Another mining, Lyft.
This. Yep.
Lyft doesn't have actually weekly breakout. Oh, I don't know why am I as a
I might go
resistance.
26 this week, probably.
It's gonna go higher, you think?
Yeah, I think we might hit 26 this week.
Uh,
I
On
think.
this on this weekly breakout, I mean, if you find something like, so what do you target? Like, hold it for a couple of weeks, or I mean, where you wanna cut the trade and say, yeah, we're done.
No, we
uh,
mostly.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. What I have, if you're, if you just trade, stocks, you just go long and you hold it, right? But if you're playing options, then again, you should have like a set profit target.
Mm-hmm.
As long as your profit target is met, yeah, you get out. But the thing about this is, I am picking only good fundamental companies. Okay, so I'm just increasing my probability of the stock keep going higher. Okay, you will not see in my list a company that has a like a bad fundamental. You will see a strong growth. You will see a strong sales growth. You will see a strong earnings per share.
Mm-hmm.
That is all of that is just a fuel for the stock to keep going higher. Plus, then I add, if it's a weekly breakout or not. If it's a weekly breakout, then it's a sure thing. Okay, that is, chances are that it's gonna keep going higher.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this Shopify. Okay, so it had a weekly breakout right about here. So this was the week of August 4th. Okay, so maybe it went, sideways, but then now it's finally going higher. Uh, did it go above? Yeah, it went above this too. Again, strong fundament. Marvel. I still want to see it go above this. It did kind of go above. Not that convincingly, but
Sorry,
strong
Alice, we
fundamental.
need to fill the gap. So I'm bullish on Marvel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it need to fill the earning gap.
oh back up here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a pretty strong. That is at 126. So that's pretty nice move if it does happen. It can happen. I mean, look at the strong fundamentals. Pretty strong fundamentals. Mining. So this one, B. I had covered
Yeah,
this earlier.
I remember putting in my doing some short-term trade like at $40 now at $90. Crazy.
Yeah.
I got
Look
it.
at this weekly breakout right here.
I
This closed at 34.
I traded this at $13, $14. I mean, this is crazy.
Nice moves.
Just go
And
all
again,
in
it
on Bloomberg Energy. You should have remembered Palantir. I remember Palantir at $5.
yeah, yeah. Baba, look at this Baba weekly breakout right here. Beginning September, it broke out right here. Ooh, coin. Look at this weekly breakout. It had a weekly breakout last week. Um, you can easily target. Is that really 437? Jeez. So it closed last week at 380. The next resistance I see is at 437. This can fly. Mining. Microvest. I have no idea about this.
I don't know that company. KGC is good.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
mining.
KGC is at $25?
Yeah.
Whoa, I remember I put it in my note. I remember $10.12.
Another mining. BTDR software. That's a weekly breakout. Good, strong fundamentals in. I don't know much about this.
HBI.
HPI. So this is a retail, hence brands mining. TSM. Look at this weekly breakout. Right here in beginning September, it closed at 259, and did it hit 300? No, almost 300. So SanDisk, another weekly breakout just last week. Look at that nice momentum candle last week. I think I saw some option flow on this. Review tomorrow. What is this? Another mining. So I had reviewed this one, LRCX, right here. About 4 weeks ago, it had a weekly breakout. I closed at 116, 117 at that time. And last week, it went to almost 148. So 118 to 148. WTC, same thing. This is the weekly breakout right here. Actually, here. Closed at 80.34 on that weekly breakout. And it hit 131 last week. Chase, this is nice move. Closed at 80.34. Don't do Corning. This is one I had reviewed also. Right here, weekly breakout. Closed at 67 that time, and it hit 83 last week. What is it? Mining. Equity is a pretty defensive play. Utility. Strong fundamentals. Stosh moving up from oversold. This is looking good. ANET telecommunications, PDD. Going on with PDD. Yeah, slight breakout here. Healthcare, Lanco, Animal. Nice uptrend. ABBV, I had covered that also. That's why you see the yellow. Where is the 3 weeks ago? Yeah. Oh, it failed to close. Failed to close above that resistance. Yeah, pretty nice strong move. It's AstraZeneca.
Just jump because they're doing an IPO, or they're
Oh, they
trading
are?
in. Yeah. Now they're currently only trading in UK.
Oh.
AstraZeneca, yeah.
Hmm.
I saw that news somewhere.
Alcoa metal products. So these are, I think, manufactured. They should do good. Should be
What do
buying the.
what do you still think of XLF, the option that you signal for the thing?
Oh, what do I think about that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty nice. Good trend, right?
Yeah, it's a good trend.
Yeah. Plus, I think more rate cuts is gonna help keep going higher. But yeah, XLF is in a nice uptrend. Yeah, but it
Hey,
is an
Jaswant,
ETF, so yeah.
can you check Meta? Why Meta is down when whole market is up?
All right, let's take a look at Meta. All right, find the opportunity.
The gap fill.
Yeah. You remember what I said about Stosh? Stosh was showing overbought, right? So uh, yeah, when it's in overbought, expect the price to go slightly down. I would just have to see where it can go down to. Let me remove this here. Where is the support here? Yeah, this is the support here, 679, pretty close to that. In the past, so this is the 50. Let me add more of this stuff.
Yeah, it has support around 700 or so.
Okay. So it has moved pretty close to the 100 moving average. But yeah, so this is one support here, another support right here. The 100 moving average is right about at 600, so you can come drop all the way here. There's another support, 620. Yeah, that's a better one.
Yeah, do
What's up? Nothing much.
A lot of drop actually, right?
Another way?
A lot of drop. I mean, it started from 784 and came down to around 700 now.
Yeah. Let me take a look what the dealers are doing on this. Take a look at next few weeks. So yeah, a lot of call selling. See, I want to look at what's the sales targeting for the end of the year. 720. Targeting 720. So it can go back up. So not too much though. Whales are targeting only 720 on this. And they have made enough money on this.
Mhm.
Well, there's some whales actually targeting 820 also. Okay, so that's nice looking better. I want to see where's the bottom. 740. Oh, 740. Looks like this is the bottom. 720. 720 is showing actually the there is 700.
Actually, this 700 is a bigger order block. I mean, based on past history,
Mm,
80 million or
okay.
something. So
Okay, so 700, yeah, looks like 700 where you can come to before bouncing back.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you.
But the dealers are pretty bearish for the month of October on this. So and then it gets better after October
Mhm.
until end of year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, you want to buy the dip in the month of October on this.
Yeah. I want to go long for this one. I think it should go somewhere around 850. That was I was thinking earlier, But this was
Okay.
a surprise. I didn't check all these things. So yeah.
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 Yeah, it looks
Okay.
like 700.
Mhm.
Looks good. We can yeah check the other the block the order blocks using so this doesn't show me that. But let me-
620 is next. I mean, this 700 is bigger one. If it lose that, then it's gone.
Am I drawing? What is my drawing? Why do I draw? I do something this for this reason. But yeah, I mean the upper range of this is about 700. Uh, yeah, this is the zone here. Where is Lux Algo point? Yeah, Lux Algo is right there too.
Mhm.
Yeah, right there. 700, 707 to yeah, 700 to 707, and I'm right below that. So yeah, that looks like a good zone there.
Mhm.
I can check this target. Ooh, yeah, there you go. There's two wave targets, one at 720 and another one is at 750. So this thing is going up.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Once it enters any of this here, you wait for confirmation right there.
Mhm.
So 707. Between 707, yeah, I would say about 700.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. You want a nice bullish candle
Yeah.
closing above the previous day high, and you take long from there.
Mhm. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Wait, where
Yeah.
will you
This
be long from?
so a candle needs to come somewhere here in this.
174, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, above 700, close to 700. And so this bullish candle needs to close above the previous day high.
Yeah.
So that will confirm, okay, buyers are jumping in and yeah, you can take long. And hopefully, if we get a bullish fair value gap, that's even better. Then we know, okay, buyers pushed it up. Where we're looking in 4 hours. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, there's the order block right there. Yeah, 700, 692.
It's also reaching oversold zone. I mean,
Yes, exactly. Okay, anything else we should look? Manjeet is doing a session in about 30 minutes, and I think he's gonna go over the veils, how to read the veil. So that's going to be interesting. So you can use the same Zoom link and join back. Give you a 30-minute break to stretch and eat and drink.
Will that session be recorded?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll set it up for recording too.
Yeah, it's 9:30 here. I mean,
Oh, okay. All right, no problem.
thank you.
Wait, are you in East Coast? Which part? Where are you in?
I'm in Texas,
That's cool. Which part of Texas? Houston?
Dallas-Prom.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
All right, everyone. We'll meet back at 8 o'clock Pacific time. Whoever can join. If not, then we'll talk tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Thank you, Jaswinder.
You're welcome. All right.
Thank you
Have
so
a good
much.
night, all.
Hey, thank you so much.
You're welcome.